must speak. All of us must speak out.
But people are afraid to speak out.
They must cast away their fear, because their fear is an illusion. Fear doesn't exist.
But it exists if,
No.
if you're worried about your job.
Fear is a manifestation of the ego. The ego does not exist. It is a creation in a person's mind based on inferences, on reactions from others, from false reflections of ourselves, from media ideas. The ego does not exist. It is not a real thing. It casts fear into our lives and paralyzes people, gives us guilt, resentment. We must abolish the ego, and then fear will vanish with it, and then people will realize the power that they have.
But people may not want to realize that, and they may want to be led, because I talk to people all the time, and African Americans or whatever, and they talk about, you know, who our leaders are, or who our leaders should be, and they don't look to themselves as having any type of power to lead themselves across the street.
Then that is their folly. If a person chooses to act like a sheep, then they will be led by a sheep, and they will be sheared and possibly slaughtered for a feast. I will not be one of these sheep. I will remain a free man. I will not be led by these men. I will take my wisdom and guidance from the Holy Spirit, not from man.
So you're suggesting that perhaps pastors are going to have a greater role in educating and enlightening people?
I have no expectations of pastors, because I have no expectations of organized religion. I've come to learn that the word religion is derived from a Latin word, which means tied down. Thus, religion means tied down. My spirit is free. It will not be tied down by religion. Therefore, I will not look to religious leaders for guidance. I will seek my guidance from the Holy Spirit. People must open their eyes and stop trusting our government, which is corrupt. Do not worry about joining the flock of Obama. He is not our shepherd. We are not to be led by this man. We are to lead ourselves. We are to compel the Holy Spirit to give us the wisdom that we need, not Barack Obama or anybody on a ballot. I do not listen to these politicians. I do not trust them, because they lie for a living, and they twist and manipulate the truth and kill people with their armies. They're evil.
But now your problem is not so much with Barack Obama, it's just with any politician.
Politicians lie. That is what they do for a living. And they take money from special interests, from corporations and from banks, and then do their bidding once they're elected. That is what they do. You know this to be true. We all know this to be true. We cynically complain about this and joke about it as if that is the only thing that we're supposed to do, as if laughter is our only recourse.